Shocking signs she doesn't value you, how Stoicism saves your self-worth. Have you ever poured your heart into a relationship, given your time, your effort, your trust, only to feel like it's never quite enough? Like no matter how much you show up, how deeply you invest, the energy you get back just doesn't match. That silent question keeps echoing in your mind, am I truly valued? If that hits home, you're not alone. Many men, even the strongest and most confident, face this quiet heartbreak, being with someone who doesn't fully see or honor their worth. It's a subtle pain that eats away at your confidence, your peace, and your sense of self. But what if you could see the truth clearly? What if Stoic wisdom could give you the tools to recognize the signs early, protect your energy, and walk your path with unshakable dignity? Today, we're uncovering 4 key behaviors that reveal when a woman doesn't truly value you, and how, by embracing Stoicism and modern psychology, you can reclaim your power, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate relationships that uplift your spirit. Stay with me, because this knowledge will change how you see your relationships forever. 1. She never makes time for you, the silent message of absence. Picture this scenario: you pick up your phone, heart hopeful, wanting to connect, maybe a simple "how was your day?" text, or an invitation to meet for coffee. But again, the answer is the same: I'm so busy, or worse, silence. Plans get cancelled last minute, messages go unanswered, and over time, you feel less like a priority and more like an afterthought. At first glance, these excuses seem reasonable. Life is chaotic. Work deadlines pile up. Family emergencies come unannounced. We all face moments of overwhelm. Yet, as the Stoics remind us, time is the most precious currency we have. Marcus Aurelius, a man who governed one of history's greatest empires amid constant turmoil, still carved out moments daily for reflection, for his loved ones, and for what truly mattered to him. This highlights an essential truth: it's never about how much time one has, it's about what they prioritize with their time. When someone truly values another person, they create space for them intentionally. This means no matter how busy or tired they might be, they find moments to engage, a brief call, a shared meal, or even a message to show presence and care. Psychologically speaking, repeated unavailability is more than just a scheduling issue, it's a powerful nonverbal communication signaling emotional distance. Humans are wired to detect consistency in behavior as a form of truth. When availability is scarce or inconsistent, it triggers the subconscious conclusion: I'm not important enough. This absence, quiet and persistent, becomes a loud message over time. The pain is often subtle at first, creeping in as frustration or self-doubt, but if ignored, it compounds into deep feelings of neglect and diminished self-worth. From a Stoic perspective, there's also a powerful lesson here about control and acceptance. The ancient Stoics teach us to focus on what is within our power, our own thoughts, decisions, and actions, and to accept what we cannot change. We cannot force someone else to make time for us, nor control their priorities. Therefore, wisdom demands that we do not waste our finite time chasing those unwilling to meet us halfway. Instead, we invest our energy in relationships and activities that enrich us and align with our values. This does not mean being cold or indifferent. Stoicism is about measured, compassionate action. It means recognizing your worth, setting boundaries, and choosing to be present where your presence is truly valued. Ultimately, making time is a choice. If the answer consistently leans toward too busy, the Stoic path encourages self-respect over desperate chasing. 2. Your efforts go unnoticed, the invisible gifts. Have you ever poured your heart into a thoughtful gesture, a surprise plan just for her, a heartfelt compliment, or an act of kindness, only to be met with silence? Perhaps indifference, or worse, subtle criticism? It stings, doesn't it? Gratitude lies at the heart of human connection. Cicero once proclaimed, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues but the parent of all others." When gratitude is absent, it's not just a lack of manners, it's a reflection that your value and effort are not truly perceived or appreciated. From a psychological standpoint, humans are wired for reciprocity. This means we thrive in relationships where kindness and effort flow both ways, where giving is met with acknowledgement, and where emotional investments are balanced. When this loop breaks, when your efforts vanish into a void, it activates feelings of rejection and invisibility. Over time, this dynamic erodes motivation. Why keep giving when nothing is acknowledged? This phenomenon, known as emotional burnout, is common in unbalanced relationships where one party constantly invests while the other withdraws. But here's where Stoicism offers profound insight: your worth is inherent and independent of external validation. You are valuable simply because you exist and uphold your virtues of kindness, integrity, and generosity. However, being wise also means recognizing when others are blind to your value. Persisting in giving without appreciation is a losing game. It drains your spirit and distorts your self-concept if left unchecked. What can you do? First, recognize your efforts as sacred reflections of your own integrity and character. They define who you are, not how others respond. Celebrate your capacity to give freely without immediate reward. Second, choose where to direct your energy wisely. Surround yourself with those who genuinely see, acknowledge, and reciprocate your kindness. This doesn't mean expecting grand gestures in return, but the simple human recognition that your gifts matter. Lastly, practice detachment, a core Stoic principle, from the outcomes of your actions. Give because it aligns with your values, not because you seek validation. Yet, remain vigilant. If your kindness consistently meets disregard, it's a sign to recalibrate your emotional investment. In summary, invisible gifts are painful, but your integrity as a giver is your power. Do not waste it on blindness, but do not cease being generous. Instead, be generous with wisdom. 3. Zero emotional investment, the hollow connection. Imagine a relationship that looks solid on the surface: regular meetings, polite conversations, shared activities. From the outside, it might appear stable, even functional. But beneath the surface, there's a troubling absence of emotional depth, like a house built on sand rather than a strong foundation. Emotional investment is the lifeblood of intimacy. Without it, relationships become hollow shells, interactions feel mechanical, transactional, even performative. When a woman consistently avoids meaningful conversations, resists sharing her feelings, or shows no genuine curiosity about your inner world, your dreams, struggles, hopes, and fears, she's signaling emotional detachment. This is not merely a personality quirk or introversion. It's a critical sign that the connection lacks mutual emotional engagement. From the perspective of ancient philosophy, even Epicurus, often associated more with pleasure than Stoicism, recognized that deep bonds depend on shared understanding and care. The Stoics, who valued rationality and virtue, also understood that human flourishing comes through relationships grounded in genuine connection and purpose. Modern psychology confirms this. Emotional investment fuels intimacy. It's what transforms two individuals from mere acquaintances sharing space to partners sharing life. Without it, conversations feel like interviews or surface-level exchanges rather than heartfelt dialogues. Waiting endlessly for someone to open up is a dangerous trap. Emotional walls rarely crumble without willingness from both sides. The risk? Exhaustion and emotional depletion on your part. A fundamental truth: you deserve a partner who seeks to understand the real you, the strengths you celebrate, the fears you hide, and the dreams that inspire you. Stoicism teaches us to accept what is outside our control, but also to recognize when continuing to invest is self-destructive. Emotional reciprocity is not a luxury, it's essential. 4. The respect gap, when dismissal becomes a pattern. Respect is the unshakable foundation on which all healthy relationships stand. It's non-negotiable. Without respect, love erodes into resentment, trust crumbles, and emotional wounds deepen. If a woman habitually dismisses your opinions, belittles your ambitions, or undermines your confidence through subtle sarcasm, passive-aggressive remarks, or outright criticism, this isn't mere disagreement or conflict. It's a glaring indication that she does not truly value you. Look to Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor who ruled with immense power yet treated everyone, from senators to servants, with dignity and honor. Respect for inherent human worth transcended status. Similarly, a partner who values you will honor your presence, listen sincerely, and support your journey, even when she disagrees. Psychologically, persistent disrespect acts like a corrosive acid on your self-esteem and trust. Over time, it implants seeds of self-doubt and anxiety, poisoning the relationship's emotional soil. Disagreements are normal, even healthy. What matters is how those disagreements are handled. Respectful communication during conflict is sacred. It's the line that preserves love amid differences. When respect repeatedly fails, it is a red flag screaming for attention. Ignoring it is perilous. The Stoics urge us to face harsh realities clearly and calmly. How Stoicism empowers you in these moments. At the heart of Stoicism lies a liberating truth: your worth is not determined by others but by your own reasoned judgment and commitment to virtue. Confronted with emotional absence or disrespect, a Stoic warrior neither begs nor pleads for validation. Instead, he observes the facts objectively, accepts what cannot be changed, and exerts control over what lies within his power, his choices, actions, and mindset. This Stoic response involves recognizing the signs clearly, without denial or self-blame. Seeing things as they are is the first step toward wise action. Protecting your time and energy, understanding that these are your most valuable resources. Don't invest them where they're wasted. Acting with dignity, which may mean calmly walking away from relationships that diminish you. The strength to detach is itself a virtue. Investing in yourself and in relationships that mirror your worth, where respect, emotional engagement, and gratitude flow both ways. Closing, final thoughts for the Stoic warrior in love. Remember this: no one deserves to be undervalued or treated like an option. You are not a fallback, a convenience, or a second choice. You are a man of purpose, worthy of respect, time, genuine emotional investment, and heartfelt gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to love fiercely but wisely, to cherish connections that lift us higher, never those that pull us down. If you see these warning signs in your relationship, take it as a moment of profound clarity. This is your call to realign your life with your deepest values. The greatest respect you can offer yourself is to refuse anything less than what you truly deserve. If you're ready to step into that power, subscribe to Stoic Philosophy and share your thoughts below. Your story matters, and this community is here to walk alongside you.